Starting in high school, I struggled with meaning of life questions. Why are we here? What is valuable? What is good or bad? After much thought, I adopted existential nihilism. This is the notion that nothing has objective value. Being a person oriented toward logic and reason, existential nihilism had a negative impact on my mood. The idea that everything was pointless made me feel anxious and unhappy. I entered a kind of existential depression. Unlike clinical depression, existential depression is not caused by a chemical imbalance in the brain. Existential depression is caused by existential thoughts. I tried to reach out to friends and family, but their advice did not help me. I found the solution to my existential depression on the internet, in particular on the subreddit r/nihilism. I made a detailed post explaining my existential depression and asking for advice. One user pointed out that my emotional response to nihilism implied that I placed value on value itself. I was unhappy because I thought that value was valuable. After I realized that value itself has no objective value, I no longer felt existentially depressed. I had used nihilism to solve my problems with nihilism, effectively fighting fire with fire. However, some big questions remained. How do I conduct my life? How do I decide what actions to perform? I recognized that nihilism does not provide answers to these questions. I needed to choose a subjective value and follow it. While I waited to find the right subjective value, I followed a temporary value to stay alive and healthy. For several weeks, I was in limbo trying to decide upon a subjective value. After a while, it occurred to me that my temporary value was working pretty well. Staying alive and healthy was engaging and enjoyable. I decided that I should make this my permanent subjective value. I named this philosophy salutism after the Latin word salutis, which means health. Under salutism, my most significant lifestyle changes were diet and exercise. I began exercising every day. I ate healthier foods and controlled portion sizes. I lost 30 pounds and reached a healthy BMI. Other lifestyle changes included washing my hands more often, limiting coffee intake, and being more cautious around motor vehicles. I have been a salutist for about 5 months now, and it has had a great effect on my life. I enjoy the structure which salutism gives me. At any point in time, I know what I should try to do: be alive and healthy. In addition, being healthy feels good and gives me a sense of pride. If you are looking for a philosophy to practice, I recommend salutism. You can join the conversation on the salutism subreddit r/salutism. Thanks for watching.